Welcome, everybody, to My AI Live. Today is Friday, June 14th. My AI Live, we get together every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific to talk about the amazing My AI system. We are helping you get very consistent with your social media. We are helping you learn how to be a master at social media using the amazing My AI system. So really what we're ultimately doing is getting consistency so we have the results that we're looking for in our business, and we do that by driving conversations. Yeah, throw me a message, PJ, and I'll send that over to you. All right. So first, Joe, that's got to be a new haircut because you look adorable. Like, that is so cute. You look great today. All right, let's get going today. First, let me show you where your replay is going to be before we start. Make sure everybody knows where that is. And so we are going to get that over here. And this is where you're going to find your replay. It's at the official corporate Nowsite group. The official corporate Nowsite group. You want to make sure that you are in here. This is where you're going to find all your announcements, all your new things, everything that's important you're going to find in here. So you want to make sure that you've joined this group. And anytime you need a replay or you want to start like pointing it to somebody else and say, hey, somebody on your team or something, and then you can just tag somebody there. And of course, you'll have the replays. All the replays are here. And you learn all about the demos and other things that we do in here. So you can even go backwards and look through some of those replays as well. Now, let me get these people into the waiting room. And let's get started today. Now, if you want to know more about me, since we do have some brand new people here, my name is Elizabeth Larson. You can find me here at facebook.com/etransformsyou. I'll put that in the chat. And if you're going to share a post today for me to review, look over, you want me to or answer questions, you will put your social media, if your questions relating to social media or your post, or you want to showcase your post, you'll just do that. Same thing I did. You'll put your Facebook or Instagram or link there to whatever your post is, and then I can look at that as well. So anyways, my name's Elizabeth Larson. I am a personal business transformation coach. I am a speaker, trainer, author. I have been working building online for a very long time, lots of different types of businesses. And teaching social media online, I was shocked to know that it was over 10 years that I'd actually been doing that. I started that 10 years ago with teaching people how to use social media and blogs and websites to actually build their network marketing businesses. And so we have it so much easier now because we have the AI system here. And so I'm going to show you how to utilize the AI system. And as you can see, I'm already working on some posts because all of the posts that you see on my social media, I actually have created with the My AI system. So if you see a post and you see the writing, you can see the different ways that My AI has helped me with my social media. And feel free anytime to do any of the make it my owns. So I've know several of you has said, hey, I used one of your posts as a make it my own to make my own post up from it. Please do that. Feel free. Come here, use my post. You're more than welcome to do that. I encourage it. If you're stuck and you're not quite sure what you want to do, we do have an area here called Make It My Own. So feel free to go over to mine, take a picture of it, and do a Make It My Own. You're more than welcome to use my stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started today. So the Nowsite system. We, in this meeting right here, talk about the My AI portion. Now, there's a lot of great things that the system does with websites and other stuff. Our meeting right here is specifically the My AI, and we do three things, right? We post on social media each day. That's our message out to the world. That is how we are starting to attract our tribe, is by getting our message out. Now, we also comment on other people's posts. And the reason that we do that is because we want to make sure that that more people and we're getting more conversations going. The truth of the matter is the biggest problem is, so with any social media, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, it doesn't matter. There's only a percentage of the people that follow you that are actually going to ever see the post. So you want to make sure that you are actually getting more conversations in than just the ones that are happening on your posts. And the way you do that is by starting conversations on other people's posts. So on Facebook, for example, you would go over to the news feed and you would find posts that you want to comment on. You know, here's one from Sam, here's Nicole. Some people try to destroy you precisely because they recognize your power, not because they don't see it, but because they see it and they don't want it to exist. Sadly, that's true, you know. Um, so you find a post, and then of course you can actually put the post into the Nowsite system, and the Nowsite system will help you be able to make a great comment on that post to start conversations that way as well. Conversations are king in building your business on social media, and the more conversations you can have, the more opportunities that you will have for an introduction to your product or to your business opportunity. Last thing that we do also is we start conversations, right? We start new conversations, and that can be from several different ways. First, it can be from the comments on a post. So if I go over to mine and look at somebody's comment, I've still got comments to answer. Let's see, let's find one. Okay, so I want to do, yeah, let's this one. So I have a comment here to go. I can actually put that in there and then I can respond back to that. And then I can actually Facebook her, do a message, and actually start a conversation through the Facebook Messenger, right? So that's one of the ways. Now, the other way are your birthdays. And what you can do is come over here, go over to your friends list, come over to birthdays, and then see who's having a birthday. You come over here and see, is there anybody on here that's having birthdays? Okay, well, here's all my birthdays. So I can actually go into the Nowsite system. I can start a conversation. I can say the objective is somebody's birthday, and I can have the system help me write a message that really touches the other person for their birthday, right? And I can go through past birthdays, recent birthdays. If you do this all the time, you are going to really have a lot of conversations, right? Now, people will ask all the time, should I just write on their profile or send them a personal message? Most of the time, I send personal messages. If I don't know the person at all, and I'm like, I do not know how I know this person, and I'm not really sure if I want to really have a conversation with them, like if I look at their profile and I'm kind of like, I don't know, then she's actually somebody who's in Convergence, which is like size seminars. And so I would go ahead and do the message. But if I didn't know her and I was like, I don't know how I got attached to her on social media, I'm not real sure, I might decide to go ahead and make something on her timeline. But most of the time I use a private message. So you have this part right here where you could do message, anniversary, congratulations, supportive, condolences, things like that. Okay. So these are the three things we do every day. And we do this every day for consistency, because just like diet and exercise, if you eat carrots one day and Snicker bars the next day, you're not going to have any consistent in any forward movement in any direction that you really want, right? It's the same thing with your social media. You want to be working it every single day, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, doesn't matter. Okay. Now, same thing with Instagram. You can come over here and you can go through the feed and see what people are posting. And you may be an Instagram person more than a Facebook person. You may be a Facebook person more than an Instagram. You may be a TikTok person. It doesn't matter. We have it all for you. So with the My AI system, we're going to come over here. When we post on social media, we have all of these, we have 8 ways to post, right? We have caption and suggested image. That's when the AI is going to give us the image and the writing. We have the make it my own. This is what I was telling you. When you come over and go over to somebody's Facebook that you see a post that you like or something. Here's one. This is the one that I was working on my Facebook that I'm now going to do on Instagram as well. Maybe you like this post. So you could go and take this, copy the whole thing like this. You could take it into the My AI you can upload the screenshot of the post that you love. And like this, click open, and then click generate. I'm not even going to give it any instructions. I'm just going to have the AI look at the post and give me something similar. Now, the AI is not only going to take at the post, it's also going to take into consideration the information I've given it previously. So here it is. Every step forward brings you closer to your dreams. Confidence and empowerment come from within. Believe in yourself and celebrate every victory. What's one goal you're proud of achieving? Share below. I'd love to give you some tips. DM me. Let's chat. Love y'all. This is a great post, right? And all I did was find something that I liked. Now, would I use this photo? Probably not. That doesn't really relate to what I'm talking about, right? So I can change the image. I can go in here and I can search, do an image search and, get a different image. And I can do a lot of different things with that. Let's see. I'm going to actually do something fun. There. I'm going to take this sentence right here, and I'm actually going to make a photo to match this post with that. So I'm going to change the image. I'm going to come over here to image search. And when I do, I'm going to find a different image of something that, now this is cute. Okay, so I'm going to use this little girl. And I'm actually going to make this a little bit more square. Let's see. Yeah, it's already pretty square. I'll leave it like that. Okay. I'm going to put the text in right here. I am going to make the font size bigger. Let's do it like this. There we go. So I'm gonna make a cute little photo to go with this.
How are you? I'm pretty good. How are you?
Cheryl, I'm gonna mute you because we can hear your phone call
I'm
conversation.
sorry.
Okay. All right. So confidence and empowerment come from within. Live the truest version of you without apologies. Now, one last thing that you can do is actually add your tagline or your ending to your social media there if you want to. Transforms you. Okay. E transforms you. And of course, that's my social media handle on all my social medias. The other thing that you can do if you want is you can put your website address out there if you wanted to. So Ariel was talking about that, right? Where he was asking, can I just put my website address on there? You can. You could put, like I'll give you an example, elizabethlarson.net. If you have one of your Nowsite websites or another website, you can do that. And you can leave it like that and then go like that. Okay, so I'm going to hit okay. Confidence and a power come from within. Live the truest version of yourself, of you without apologies. Okay, so that works great. I'm going to save that to my images because I may end up using that again. And if I save that to my images, it will now be right here, right? So it's going to save right there for here. And then all of the ones that I have snapped and did the make it my own. You see Jennifer here. She's so cute. Remember the one day she wasn't here? We actually used hers as the example. You missed it. It was so funny. I used yours as the whole example of the make it my own and how to do it. Like if you were featured through the whole thing and you weren't here that day. And I'm just like, you got to be kidding. The one day she's not here. Anyways, it was adorable. So you can save all those photos here. And so I'm going to grab this and now I'm going to, and I can edit the image and the wording's already on there, but I don't need to do that. So I'm just going to add, and then I've got that. And now I can hit get started. Now I love the way that it is put together here. I'm going to come over here to Instagram. And I'm going to show you on Instagram, it's going to be a little different, right? Every step forward brings you closer to your dreams. Confidence and empowerment come from within. Believe in yourself and celebrate every victory. What's one goal you're proud of achieving? Share below. I'd love to give you some tips. DM me and let's chat. I'm going to go ahead and do this on Facebook instead because my Instagram one, I'm going to do the one that I've been making, nope, right here, which is a square that I made that I'm going to do on my Instagram one. So I'm going to do this on Facebook. And as I said, I'm actually really using the program, right? So what you're seeing is the way that I actually build online and have conversations all the time online. So I'm going to download the picture that I just did. I'm going to hit post. And as I hit post, then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put my wording in here. Now, remember, I like a little extra white space in things because it makes it a little easier to digest. So every step forward brings you closer to your dreams. Confidence and empowerment come from within. Believe in yourself and celebrate at every victory. What's one goal you're proud of achieving? Share below. I'm going to actually go like this. Share below. I'd love to give you some tips. Okay, now, if you need help, DM me. I almost always give an offer if somebody wants help just to DM me. And I wouldn't say that I get a ton of DMs every day, unless I do a live video, then I actually do. It kind of gets explosive when I do live video. But on post, I don't get a lot of DMs every day. But the people who do end up DMing me, it's usually somebody who's seen that offer many times and then finally took the plunge, right? So just because you're not getting a ton of messages to you doesn't mean that it's not working. People are seeing it. Like most of the people that have reached out to me like that, they were doing it for they had been seeing that for quite a long time, right? Okay, so I've got this. Now I'm going to hit next, and now I'm going to hit post. When I hit post, it's going to come up on my Facebook. And confidence and power come from within. Live the truest version of yourself without apologies. Now, what I really should have done is darken that photo just a little bit so the font popped a little bit more. You know, when I take my time and I'm not rushing through a demo, that's a lot easier to do. So wanted to show you that though. Now, the rest of the versions that we have on here, you've also got caption and suggested image, make it my own. Selfie AIs, when you do have your own photo, just like caption my image, the AI is going to look over your image and really make something that's going to go with your wording. You've got short text only posts, which are really great ways of starting conversations on Facebook. Caption my video. A lot of times people will say, well, I don't see TikTok. TikTok doesn't do regular photos, right? It's more about video. YouTube's more about video. So you're going to want to use caption my video. When you do that, then TikTok and YouTube and all those will come up here. Long post and suggested image is great when you want to give a lot of tips. You can also use that for your blogs. Pro tip, use long post and suggested image for your blogs on your website if you have one. Works great. Okay, so let's do this. We are going to do a 5-minute, we're going to take 5 minutes now. So for everybody who's brand new, during this 5 minutes, what we all do, and this is why we get together every Monday through Friday in consistency, right? So we're going to take that 5 minutes. We're going to go ahead and do our reach outs. And as we do our reach out, we're going to make our post for our reach out, right? This is our posting our message out to the world. So social media, we're going to go ahead and go into our Nowsite system. We're going to make a post. Now, here's some ideas for you for Friday. If you want to use some hashtags, Freedom Friday, hashtag Freedom Friday, hashtag Celebration Friday. Celebration Friday, if you are celebrating team members or people who have hit rank, people or an achievement that you've done yourself, that's really great. Freedom Friday, if you have accomplished something or you want to talk about the person that you used to be and how life is for you now, that one works really great as well. Paul Vandeven likes Fun Friday. You know, Mike, I think you need Fun Friday. We need fun today. Okay. You don't look like you want fun today. No fun today? Okay. All right, Mike. All right. So Fun Friday is another one. Maybe what you're doing this weekend, asking what people are doing this weekend. Great way to start conversations also. But again, remember, number one thing to think about when you're getting ready to make your post, and I want to get this seared into you. What's the end result that I want from this post? Conversations, right? I want conversations about my product that ultimately lead to my product or my to my product or to my image, or product or to my company. Somebody's trying to change the settings in here. I don't know why people have access to that, but anyways, let's go do our 5 minutes. I'm going to do questions during the 5 minutes just so we can make better use of our time. When we come back, I would really like to showcase some of your images today. So Cindy, PJ, Yolanta, Martina, Jennifer, like I'd love to showcase some of your posts today. So when you get done with your post, throw it in the chat, raise your digital hand so I can see your posts, and then we'll showcase it, and then we'll talk about your posts for everybody so everybody can get great ideas of how to do the posts. Okay. All right. Richard, did you have a question? Richard, I can't hear you. So if you're talking, you're muted. All right, we're going to go over to Ronald while Richard gets unmuted. Ronald, did you have a question? Good morning,
Yeah,
Ronald.
I have many questions, but I'll start with one. Well, do you know if video will be added to, be able to make videos from Nowsite? Will that be added onto it?
I don't know if they're going to get into AI video. There are some programs out there that do that now that you can use.
Yeah,
Um,
I use
they're
more.
they're
I'm an affiliate for Ruby, and they're coming out with that with a 2.0 too. But I like doing everything in one app if I can. So
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There are some things that they are working on, but I don't know the status of them right now. So unfortunately, I can't give you any more information on that at the moment.
And one more quick question: what's the name of the owner? Because I know he's actually doing the same program I am, so I like to look at his content.
The name of who?
The owner of this
Oh,
of websites.
just you mean Justin. Hold on a second. I'll give you his Facebook link.
Thank you. Yeah, he just got into the same program I'm promoting, so that would be a good place to look at.
So if you want to see more and learn more about Justin Bellavova, I hope it Bella Baba. The link, his Facebook link is right there in the chat.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, let's go over to Mike. Mike put his link in the chat, so we're going to go ahead and come over to Mike. Hold on a second. I have lost Mike. I don't know how I lost you. All right. Well, I thought I saw your link. Didn't I see your link? Yeah. All right. Mike, which post are you asking about?
Either one, they're all new anyway, fairly new
Okay.
anyway.
Okay.
I finally figured out how to put it on your screen.
Yay. Great job. All right. Let's do this. I'm gonna share screen. All right. So here we've got Mike. First of all, your profile picture, your new one, fantastic. Fantastic. So much better. Doesn't you look so much more friendly? Doesn't he look approachable, everybody? He looks like a fun guy, right? Yeah. Okay. Um, honoring all the imaginative thinkers and visionaries out there today. What future goals and ideas are sparking your creativity? Remember, every great achievement starts with a dream. Share your imaginative ideas below and let's get inspired with each other. I like the direction this is going. One thing I would love to have in here though, Mike, is more of your story of what future goals are sparking your creativity. What are you doing? And it's kind of like getting connected with you. So anytime we make a post, our message to the world should in detail something about us and why somebody wants to be with us. And that should be part of our story, our message, what we've overcome, and things like that. So that's one. Let's go to this one. There's nothing quite like kicking back and enjoying some smooth jazz to listen for my spirits. I didn't know you were a jazz guy. I love jazz. Chicago has great jazz. You go down to the Miracle Mile, they got some awesome jazz down there. Well,
Oh yeah,
they did pre-pandemic at least. The soothing melodies never fail to put me in a good mood. How about you? Do you have a go-to activity that brightens your day? Let's share our favorites and spread the positivity. Love this. Okay. So now we're going to look at the comments. You've got a great post here. Okay. But what you want to do is immediately go, and when somebody comments on your post, go back and like it, love it, do one of these reactions, and then make a reply to it. Okay. You
Okay.
want, and then ask a question. So Ginny said, it reminds me of the Bossa Nova and walking through New Orleans back in the day. Great sounds and fun times. Okay. You could comment back to her something from Bossa Nova you like, maybe a favorite song, ask her maybe what her favorite song was. Any of those you can do, but starting a conversation back with her. Now, Jenny's on the screen right here, so I know Jenny will play. When Jenny sees that she's been tagged back in a comment, she knows she's going to go over and re-engage and then continue that conversation, because she's starting conversations back and forth, right? It's not just about making a comment. It's about starting a conversation that you hopefully get over to Messenger, and then from Messenger, hopefully over to a phone call, Zoom, or something else like that. So anytime somebody posts, immediately, as close as you can to when the person commented, comment on that first post as quick as you can and make a question. Then
Okay.
the second comment, try to comment like Sally here, try to comment as fast as you can on the second one. The third one, delay out a little bit. Okay, the third comment you delay out a little bit. You're actually commenting on the first two as fast as you can because you're trying to kick it back up into the algorithm and show Facebook that somebody's actually interested in this post, right? And conversations are happening because of it. And Facebook cares about that because Facebook wants you engaged, because Facebook doesn't want you to leave. They want you to stay on Facebook for your entire life. They never want you to go anywhere else, right? So the more you show Facebook that the post has engagement, the more they're going to kick it back up in the algorithm. That means more people are going to see it. So the first two comments, comment right away. The third one, space out just a little bit because you're waiting to kick it back up into the algorithm, and then start milking it out after that. You don't have to respond right away, but keep going and keep making those conversations, always asking questions, Mike, because your goal ultimately in any post, no matter if it's about a trumpet, jazz, your product, the crazy lights in the sky in La Jolla, whatever it is, right? You're ultimately trying to start a conversation that you can get going enough that you can take over into Messenger and possibly into a Zoom, a FaceTime, or something, or phone call or something like that, that ultimately may lead to your product or business. Does that make sense, Mike?
Yes, thank you very much.
Is that line good for you?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And
Thank
we could
you.
always talk about this further, but
Okay.
play with that a little bit. Okay.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
You're welcome. All right. Jennifer, let's go over to you, honey. And
Good morning.
good morning. Janet, if you have not signed up for Nowsite, go to the person who invited you to this meeting. They have a special link, and they also have probably a special coupon code, because at periodic times we have codes that, so you don't want to just go to the website and sign up. You want to go back to that person and get their code, because you could usually get a free week or a free discount, or they have something fun for you. So you want to make sure to do that, Janet. Okay, let's go over. And if you're talking about signing up, that's what you do. If you're talking about signing in, you just click the sign in button. All right, Jennifer, where are you, honey? There you are.
It's fine.
I found you. Yay. Okay, are we doing reel today or a post?
I did both, so you can choose. They're the same on that. And
Okay.
I've done two today. So I like the Father's
Look at
Day.
that. Look at that fish.
That was last
You-
weekend or two weekends. Yeah.
You fish?
Yes. I love fishing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is, look at that fish. That's
About a
gorgeous,
20
honey.
pound, 25-pound salmon.
Ooh.
Yes, but this was a kokanee salmon.
Oh, wow.
And yes, it's I love it. My grandfather
Mm.
was a commercial salmon fisherman in Oregon. So,
Oh.
but I have always lived in Colorado, so we would go visit. And now with my fiance, he's re-engaged my love of fishing. So super fun.
Oh, how wonderful is this? Okay, so Father's Day weekend calls for grilling greatness. Try healthy salmon with lemon and just salt and pepper. Better yet, use fresh salmon when available. This kokanee, right? Am I
Mhm,
saying it
mhm.
right? Kokanee
Yes.
salmon we caught down at Blue Mesa Reservoir last weekend. Pro tip, no need to add extra fats. The salmon is packed with omega-3s. Want healthy, yummy grilling recipes for that for the special men in your life? Raise your hand. I'll send you my favorites. I love that. The only other thing I would add in there,
Mhm.
and it's just an option if you want to, I would say, and if you've got a great recipe, please share it with me because I have more fish to cook or something.
I love that. Yes, I will add that right now. So yes, that's why I come on here because I always learn new things. Thank
Yay!
you.
I love that fish. And the dinner looks gorgeous. I mean, look at the wine and the fish and goodness, girl, I'm hungry.
We'll get together one of these days.
We will. And it's going to be perfect timing, right?
Yes, it's all God's perfect timing.
Absolutely. All right, let's go over to Cindy real quick. And all right. So let's come over to Cindy. First of all, love your photo, love your banner. So this really showcases who she is, right? It's like you see a little bit about her. Start your new life here. That's her messaging, that's her tagline. Love the purple behind this. And let's go here. I'm not the friend you hear from every day, but I'm the friend you can call on any day. I love that. Do you have those friends and don't talk to daily, but when you do, it's like no time has passed? Yep, absolutely. These bonds remind us that true friendship isn't about constant contact, but about being there when it counts. Tag a friend who's always there for you, no matter the time or the distance. Let's celebrate these priceless connections. Only question I would add in there at the end, I would put something to the effect of, what's one thing that you love to do with your special friends? Planning something for a friend of mine would love your comments or something like that to start more conversations on it. That's the only thing I would add in there. But Cindy, that is beautiful. I love, love, love this post. I can't hear you, honey.
Scroll down, there's one other one that the
Okay.
next one down.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, love the photo. I think I would have made the words just a little bit bigger to be a little bit bolder to stop, but the red really draws attention. So first of all, photo is amazing. Creativity is seeing what others see and thinking what no one else ever thought. Oh, I love that. Okay. Nothing quite lifts my spirits like crafting. Whether it's painting or creating do-it-your-home decor, it's my go-to stress buster. Who else finds joy in arts and crafts? Drop a comment, let's inspire each other. Okay, so if you're going to talk about arts and crafts, I love this, but what would have worked really great here is to make this one half like a tall a portrait photo instead, and then put another photo of some of your arts and crafts or maybe some of your ceramics or something that you do, right? So somebody sees some of the work that you do, so they're more connected to what you do. And then the other thing that I would have loved to have seen in here is talk about some of the crafts that you actually do. So it lifts your spirits, but what do you like doing? Do you throw pots? Do do you paint? What is it you do? And what experience do you get out of that? So think when you
Okay.
do a post like this, think about inspiration and how you can inspire.
Okay.
Fantastic post though. Love this and love the quote. It's like, that's perfect.
Okay.
All
Thank
right. You're welcome. Let me go back over to the chat real quick. Let's see. We got this. I actually don't have access to that, Garen, but you can ask support the day that you started. I don't have access to that information. Tried to change your profile pic, but under profile, I only have two options, friends or only me. Is there something that I should change? I think on your overall profile, it's probably set to friends only. So I would look at that first and make sure that your entire one is set to public first and then go in. And it might, your profile picture might, I tried to change my profile to public. But under my profile, I have only two options, friends or only me. Is there something I should change first? Geez, is it already set to public is the first question I would ask. Have you already done that? And I don't think you have. Let me ask my tech guy.
Yeah,
and
because
I'll
no,
get back to
remember
you.
yesterday I was trying to show my post, but you couldn't see it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, let me ask my tech guy because that just seems really strange. Let's see. All right. Okay. Got that. Okay. Beautiful. All right. All right. Well, I've got a hard stop coming up. I want to make sure to get Ariel's question in and any questions. So let's go ahead and go to questions real quick. Ariel, did you have a question?
Well, just a comment. You were talking about fun just before. So let me tell you something. I was talking with a lady, and then she said, I explained to her, you have to sing with your right hand if you want to get something. You want to get something, and then you can sit on your right hand. I mean, you can sit on your right side. You can put it on your hand. So, and then she said to me, look like you having problem with your eyesight. I say, yes, I'm fantastic. She said, wow. So I just want to share with you guys, because you see, when you get at my age, and 20 more years to go, maybe 25, I want to go for 100 years. So I had 20 years, but my vision is so big now, just by being with you guys here in this artificial intelligence, we can touch the world. The whole planet belongs to us. So this is so beautiful, to be able to be at my age.
Yes, no, and it's so incredible because you have
artificial
an entire
intelligence
lifetime
says,
still.
wow, so fun.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
I'll tell you, age is just a number. We have a
I have a
big
lot of fun
vision and
anyway.
we've got a world to change, right? Whoops, I accidentally muted Ronald. Okay. All right, that's my hard stop. Ronald, did you have a
Right.
question real quick?
I may have posted, so I wanted you to look at it real quick if you could. I put it in the chat.
Okay, let's take a look at this. All right. I used to be negative, unhappy, and broke, but now I'm positive, happy, and not as broke, working my 2-hour workday. If you're struggling, remember every journey begins with a single step. And let me tell you, working smarter, not harder, has been a game changer for me. I like this. What I would do is I would go and put some tips on there of some things that you did, because this is a value post. And you can even go into your Now site, and right here where it says like under the AI, you can click on this specific instructions and say, rewrite this, and give 3 tips or something like that. And the AI will actually even expand it out for you if you don't know what to say. And then I can go over your post a little bit more tomorrow. Unfortunately, I've got a hard stop right now, you guys. I have to get on another training, but we will be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. Pacific for
Monday.
My AI Live.
Monday.
Monday. Oh my
Monday.
gosh, it's Friday. I'm trying to
Yes.
work 7 days a week. Adrian's going to love me as much as I'm trying to work, right?
I
Thank
work
you,
7 days a
Cheryl.
week.
You're welcome.
Is that funny? Okay. Monday, we'll be back for My AI Live at 11 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. Pacific. Remember to bring your questions, and Ronald, make sure you raise your hand up first so I can answer the rest of your questions first thing Monday. Over the weekend, continue to do your posts, right? And then tag me in your posts. Friend me so you can tag me, but tag me in your posts. And if I see something, I'll message you or write on your comments or something like that. Love you guys. Have a great day. I will see you on Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for My AI Live. Have a wonderful weekend, you guys. Feel free to unmute.